how's your garden going? Let me know. What are you having luck with? Are you in the desert? What do you grow? What do you grow in the desert? The Mojave Desert, in the middle of freaking nowhere. What do you grow? Ooh, pretty. Hi, I'm at my garden. This is month 2, kind of month 2.5 of having my garden. I'm going to keep planting the things that I have good success with. Right now, it's nasturtiums, elephant ears, strawberries, sunflowers, and that's it, a bunch of weeds. So I'm gonna keep looking into what does well in this desert landscape other than like cactus. And I wanna get some chairs and sit in my plot and just enjoy the beautiful space, because anything food-wise is getting consumed. It has gone nuts. Like, everything here was little tiny grass and like weeds and stuff, and then I didn't come out for 1 week, and those little tiny grass things that I let grow are now. I'm gonna try and run through all the things that I on purposefully planted. I will tell you that ground squirrels got to a lot of my stuff. I'm in plot A here, and my beans have grown, but they've been eaten. But now they're growing again, so that's nice. They found like a safe place or something, I don't know. None of my cucumbers made it. They all got eaten. And my peas here, they tried to make it, but they also got eaten. Interspersed in here, things planted, but for the most part, these are weeds. And I need to come in and really get them. A tomato. This tomato's been eaten, and this tomato's been eaten. I planted 8, but none of them have really taken off. I think that's all. I have things that planted, but I don't know if it's actually gonna work. I don't think this is a marigold. I could be wrong, but I planted marigolds here, but I don't think this is a marigold. Plot B, however, is where most of what I've done has taken fruit. Some elephant ears I had transplanted. My nasturtiums have gone absolutely insane. They love this weather. And I put these ollas in here. It's a terracotta spike, and then you put water in the cup, and then the cup feeds the water through the terracotta. I have more that I'm gonna be putting in today. I got 12 altogether. I was testing to see how long they lasted. And on average, I think they last about 2 to 3 days in between needing to be refilled. I think the only thing that I have going here is the peony right there. I planted it, and even before I put the olla in, it's hardly getting any water there, but they took off, which I was shocked. I got them at Home Depot in a package, and I've never really had luck with those. Down in here is a lot of grass, but I do have these sweet peas. They keep getting eaten. If you can see those right there. They've been eaten. Zinnia, more zinnia. They're kind of interspersed in here. They don't seem to be being eaten. Another zinnia. Zinnia. I have some cosmos in there, but I think something keeps eating them down because they've gotten this big like 3 different times. In here I had some daisies. They've been eaten. My blueberry bush is doing all right. I put an olla here, and it seemed to have really helped. Not all of these were, what do you call it? Pollinated? Pollinated. Here's one. The part of plot B that is great, this beautiful grapevine that just really filled out. Now for plot C. Another nasturtium I'm trying to start because I saw how well it was doing in the other plot, but for some reason it's just not doing as well here. Maybe the soil isn't as nice. I have a lot of mint problems in this plot. It's everywhere. Someone had planted mint, and I don't know how long it took, but it ended up overtaking the whole, like almost all of the plots had a ton of mint in them, and so every plot here has been fighting the mint. My strawberries are doing really well. I think some have turned red, but I also think they're getting eaten as soon as they turn red. And again, I've had things like planted, but nothing seems to be, I don't think that's a zinnia. I don't know what that is. But nothing really seems to be coming. This is a sunflower. I think my boys planted, but it's also getting eaten. And then lavender. This is doing fantastic. This thing, I've done nothing for it. It's not even really near water. is doing so well. And that's the end of plot C. Seen C, B, and A. Now D was having water pressure issues. And D is at the end of the water line. And so I didn't really put a whole lot of like time into figuring out how to get water to come here. I haven't done anything with it yet, other than I think my kids might have planted some sunflower seeds. And surprisingly, even with this plot, not getting directly water, maybe from the neighboring plots, but there's sunflowers growing from them. And then that lavender right there, I did nothing for it. It just keeps growing. And that's plot D. So I'm having a hard time knowing if I will keep the plots at all. My issue is that, I don't know if you could see, but my neighbor's plot and anyone's plot that's like having like large amounts of success of keeping things from eating their crops are needing to do some serious cage work. This one is caged almost all the way around. Though I find that impressive. Maybe you can see it a little better. Like it's caged out here, then it's caged in there. They're probably right. That's probably the only way to keep the ground squirrels or whatever's here from getting it. My original vision of this was kind of to grow food, but mostly like for the community to have somewhere to be and hang out. The weather here, I knew it was gonna be brutal, but like really brutal. My husband's work schedule just didn't end up being what I had anticipated, where I'd be able to just like bring the family here and sit in the garden with them. It's getting pretty windy. That was my garden tour. I have 4 plots and 99% of the stuff that I've personally planted, seeds or whatever, have not taken. It's for a variety of reasons. Watering system is getting like messed with because it's a community garden. Sometimes people are coming in and turning off the wrong hoses, and so my scheduled water isn't happening. Largely the food type items that are being planted are being eaten. Like everyone here is having a problem with rodents eating their food. Even some of my flowers are getting eaten, which I understand, for rodents are food. What will this garden mean to me in the future? I don't really know. I know that for this season, because I'm still trying to get the kids through their last little bit of school before summer break. I've only been in our house for a month. I know that I want to get some like lawn chairs and bring a box of wine or something and then just hang out. Like that is like the bare minimum of what I want from these plots right now. When fall comes, I don't think I'll keep all 4. I was really hoping that I would be able to do more with them. I was hoping more of the seeds that I planted would do more. It doesn't seem to matter how much attention I give the plot. My seedlings are getting eaten before they even have a chance to grow, and I don't really have a space in my house right now that I could have seedlings grow big enough to be like full-fledged plants. Probably are only gonna keep 2 plots, if I keep any. That's my garden. I hope you enjoyed the tour. How's your garden going? Let me know. What are you having luck with? Are you in the desert? What do you grow? What do you grow in the desert? The Mojave Desert, in the middle of freaking nowhere. What do you grow? Nasturtiums so far have been good. For some reason, peonies? Like peonies? What? I didn't get that. Maybe there's a water leak underground. I don't know. Peonies are doing great with like no water, no help, no nothing. Have you ever tried an Oya? I seem to have very good luck with them, and I'm going to continue to use them. Anyway, thank you so much for watching.